Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends beyond the binary, hello and welcome. No, don't do that. I had it on a playlist and I knew it was going to be a problem. I had it on a playlist and I knew it was going to be a problem and I just sat there and let it be a problem. It's fine. It's fine. You heard Gravity Well by the Fine Print, which is Tycho Brahe from Penny Arcade's band, and then like the first 4 seconds of Full Moon Sway from the Beck soundtrack. It's not important. Hey everyone. Hi Mox. Hi Andy. Hey anyone else who may be in chat. I'm Kristie, and we're gonna do some art today. I mean, art's a strong term for what we're doing. Um, this is gonna be quite different from the. Oh, I shouldn't turn down the chat box while I'm thinking about it. There we go. That's good. That way, if we get any notifications, it's not gonna blow me out. That's not what the chat box does. I mean, the alert box. There it is. Yeah. Smart decisions. Hi, Alice. I'm sorry that I did a volume change at you. Yeah. Um, so I used to do art streams where I would boot up Passepartout and like take some suggestions from chat and do some weird drawings. That's not what this is going to be. Doing it that way was kind of starting to burn me out, and definitely having them scheduled every month the way I was starting to really mess with me and make it feel more like a chore and less fun. But I think I'm going to start doing art streams every now and again, and when I have an idea for them. And I had an idea for this one. Uh, so we do a thing on the channel called Terrible Adventures in an Impossible Land, a tabletop role-playing game based on the After the Bomb rules from Palladium Books. And no, don't do that. And there's a lot of NPCs in Tale, and um, they are there's a lot of them, but I feel like they're just a little bit of a mass. Like they have names and personalities, but we haven't really thought deeply about them. And I think that's going to be what we're doing today. We're going to do some quick arts of a couple of the Tale characters. These aren't going to be like polished, good looking necessarily, or not great looking pieces of art. Now, let me run Pretzel while I'm thinking about it. But we're just going to do some quick sketches and kind of get a feel for how these characters look. Pretzel's around here somewhere, isn't it? I'm certain it is. I've used it before. I used it last week. Why aren't you here, Pretzel? There you are. Oh, are you going to pop up on the main screen? You're super going to pop up on the main screen, huh? Yeah. There it is. Oh, nope. Good job. So we're going to keep that over there. Yeah, because it's on the other screen, yeah. And that's showing up on the thing? Yes, it is. And everything's okay. So, I thought we would start with, I was about to say a thing, and then I realized I was wrong. I was about to say, let's start with the NPC that's been with us the longest, what I meant by that was Lonnie the Bat, the fourth mercenary. But Lonnie's not the NPC that's been with us the longest. In terms of just length of time, Merribelle, the rather skittish red fox, is the one who's been with us the longest. So we are going to draw Merribelle, I guess. I've never thought about what Merribelle looked like, really. Here's one thing we can do. Let's have a look at Red Fox. No. She's a red fox, right? I'm not fucking that up. Like I've done it literally every time. I'm being told it's okay. So, here's some red foxes. This one's fucking Wimdy. So that's good. And I don't know. I know what a fox looks like, I guess. I'm just gonna keep this over on the other screen for coloring. My face went it fucking whimsy. Oh, you're right. Lonnie isn't even the second longest. The second longest is Edie the porcupine. Uh, let's start with Merribelle. I'm willing to take some suggestions from chat. Like, what do we think that Merribelle looks like? Like that. There. You got Snoot. No, actually, Lonnie was introduced as a villain first. Oh, yeah. Just go like that. There we go. Now I guess we do the coloring. Someone stop me at literally any time. Gonna do it. Oh, no. Color got out. Here we go. Oh, whoops. Forgot to swoop it back. Then kind of white around the muzzle. How that goes. There we go. I think Merribelle actually wears jean shorts. Okay. So let's grab some. So for the record, I'm not keeping this. I'm just kind of sketching stuff out to get a rough idea of what we want this to look like. Oh, that's not what erasers do. Glimpse. Glimpse, why you gotta be? Glimpse is what we're in, by the way. It's the open source Photoshop clone that doesn't have a shitty name. Hi, Xenon. We are drawing puppy. Oh, that's... I've cranked that up. He wears like a jeans short then. About like that. I'll lengthen the legs back down. So this is obviously wacky, the thing I've drawn. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to grab it. And there's probably a better way to do this than the way I'm doing it, but I'm not good at this program. So we're just going to shrink it. We're going to make it a whole new layer. You knew that's not what I wanted. Okay. And we're just going to keep that up there as kind of a reference of what we want, and then we'll work on the real thing down here. Is she a regular fox-colored fox? Yeah, but she's a red fox, so about orange. Like this, but much, much better. I only know how this software works because I've used it for years now. I mean, so have I. I'm just bad at it and refuse to learn new techniques. Because I'm a terrible person who blames their equipment. Merribelle is a strikingly average-looking fox. So here's what I have to. Oh, it's got a. She's got a poofy tail. Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess my question that I have is how, like the main characters of Tale, the mercenaries and some of the other characters are mostly humanoid animals. You know, they it's after the bomb is a setting about mutants, and you're allowed to choose the amount of mutation you've gone to, and most of us have decided, pretty human, honestly. But Ben the Turtle is like mostly just a really big turtle that can talk. So I guess my question that I have is how precisely human or how animal is Merribelle? When Merribelle was making her character sheet, did she like go with humanoid hands? I guess she would have to have humanoid hands, right? Because the thing we know about Merribelle is that she can play violin, and it's kind of difficult to do that with paws. It might not be it might not be impossible, but pretty rough. Merribelle's certainly fully upright, yeah. And Jasmine is just an armadillo on back legs. Well, she also has like human hands because she needs to play guitar. So we're gonna go like this. What kind of like top is Merribelle wearing? We went with jean shorts, so presumably the like top should be something that sits next to that well. What do we think about a tank top? I gave her just a white t-shirt initially, but she's probably had clothes changes. Yeah, I presume that everyone has like some different clothes that they wear, but I'm trying to figure out like what is the outfit that says most here is what this character is. What has she been doing in the past? Like one of the things about Tale, like the Tale story, is that she does not have a great look on her past for whatever reason. Well, like a tunic, maybe. Fade and worn kind of frilly shirt. That sounds good. It's a little. Now that's a heck of a lean there. Come on. Come on, brain. You know that's not how lines work. There, that's a little better. It's still a lean and a half, but that's a lot. Actually, if we're getting her jean shorts, then she probably shouldn't have like a tunic, right? Oh, what has she been doing for the past few months? That's a good question, and one you'd probably have to talk to Katie about. Katie and I have had a little bit of discussion, like in and around the house, about what characters are doing. Oh, what happened? That's not it. I just deleted both of those layers. Whoops. Big hands, big heart. They say that about me literally all the time. Yeah, see, that's the thing. What has she been doing the last couple of months? It depends on the timeline. Because she had some sort of Chris Angel style mind freak. This is gonna be shitty and bad. But that's fine. Hands don't need to make sense. I don't like this face either. I'm gonna draw the other arm real quick, just because having her lopsided like that's gonna murder me. But we'll come back to the face. She looks too grumpy. She's not grumpy, is Merribelle. She's very friendly and outgoing and is willing to give you a cigarette if you ask her for a cigarette. Which kind of leads to the question where they get cigarettes here on the back end of Forever, but oh. Also, she needs a violin and taser. She did steal that taser. Yeah, so I think we need to change the... I'm sorry? You can grow tobacco anywhere, I'm being told, so... There's probably some around. It probably kind of spread like wildfire, as it were. So if she needs a violin, I think that's the pose we want her in, right? Is playing the violin? So let's just get rid of the fucking arms entirely. Then we'll come back to that face, and then we'll re-examine the pose. Zoop. I probably just could have hit Control-Z for a little while until I got to the space I wanted, but too late, I'm erasing. Fuck this shit, I'm out. So what do... Let's make you a lot rounder. I don't know what the hell happened, like, out here. You see this, like, angle right here? I don't know what that angle is. I want a little buck cherry with the whole ass head. Let's fix it, as a matter of fact. We'll fix all of this. We can do it. We can fix everything. We can come back to the place we were. Is that gonna be the right size of line? It doesn't really appear to be. Yeah, well. It is like fur, kinda. Now that I'm looking at it, I actually sort of like it, but I want to make it a little more intentional, so maybe... Okay, so I don't know what I've done there. That's not it. We're gonna delete that. Let's just undo this whole fuck-ass line. Because it doesn't matter. We can erase, that's why we have that option. It doesn't have to be perfect the first time. We can come out with... There we go. I like that. Let's fix that on the other side, too. Yeah, just a little bit of fox flues on either side. Wow, I made that ear just wacky-ass wide, huh? Yeah. Let's scoot that in a little bit. A little more head symmetry than that. Okay, good. A little more, yeah, a little more like that. We come in, get to about here, put some pointy floofers out, and then round it off at the bottom. Good. That's a little better. This side looks a bit more Pac-Man, but eh. I think it's her eyes is what's doing it. The fact that her, like, mouth line is a negative curve isn't good either, but the eyes are really the thing that's making it bad. They say that eyes are the window to the fox. So let's try and make this fox a little bit happier, very slightly haunted. I think I need to tank down the brush a little bit. Actually, what I think I need to do is zoom in, because I am bad at drawing fine lines, which is what eyes are gonna like be. Where do we want? What shape do we even want? How about just round? How about just some round ass eyes? Like that. That look better? It's hard to tell because the mouth is fucking it up too. So let's get rid of the mouth. Let's fix that, because that's a thing that's gonna stay the same once we get it right. And then we can change the eyes to our liking. Actually, we're just gonna bring it down like this. Just gonna straight smiley it up. I like that. That looks a lot better. Let me move on from here. So I actually think... I think the round eyes actually aren't bad, but one, I want them bigger so they take up a little more space in the skull. And two, I want them, like, closed. Because the pose we're going to have her in is, like, playing the violin, and she's going to be, like, concentrating on that. And I think close is the better look for that. So let's grab the eraser again. Let's get the eyebrows gone, too. They're mostly closed. Maybe like that. Furrowed a little bit, because she's concentrating. That's going to look clear once we color it in. Let's fix this line. This is driving me crazy. Dang it. See, that's the thing about doing sketches, is that you start doing a sketch, and then you're like, well, but I can just fix this thing real quick. And then you're fixing literally everything in the line. Let's pull this other ear down, too, so that it's sitting more at the top of the head. Yeah, yeah. And zoom back out. Zoom back out a little more than that, I think. Okay, so here's the next thing we need. Is violin. No, I don't just want... No. I don't just want pictures of people playing violins. A little more like this. Let's try playing violin. Or I could spell it very wrong, but yeah. I'm trying to figure out what the pose needs to be. So it's, yeah, the one holding it with the kind of, I guess that's the right arm. I'm just seeing it from the other perspective. It's like just join it at the elbow and coming back up to hold the neck, and then the bow is out at a... If you're right-handed, you hold it up with the left hand. I'm seeing... Yeah, I'm gonna go with what I'm seeing here. So I think this is... Yeah. Yeah. So... Oh, I did say left-handed when I meant right-handed. But that's what we're looking at. Let's grab that pose. What's really weird is when I learned viola, it was always bow and left hand. I haven't played a violin instrument myself. A stringed instrument, rather. My musical abilities lie elsewhere. I'm just gonna swing it like that. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm adjusting some windows over here so I can see both my reference and the chat. Okay. So if this is the pose, she kind of needs to be leaning her chin a little bit, huh? Yeah, because looking at a violin, you kind of lean your neck against the violin to hold it steady against the shoulder. So let's just grab your whole goddamn face. And cut. And cut. Okay. And we'll just... Oh, no, that's resize. Don't want to do that bit. It's gonna tilt... Ooh! Okay, we're not gonna tilt it quite that much. That's how you violin, right? About like that? Maybe a little less, probably? It's not that extreme. Probably about there. We'll drag it back down. Because they were all right-hand violas, it was fine since you're just really good at playing notes. I don't think I could actually play a left-hand instrument because I wouldn't be able to get the notes right. I think... Alright, so most of the shoulder's actually going to be, like, covered when we draw the violin. But I'm gonna draw the whole damn arm anyway, and then just erase some shit. Goes down, and it's pretty much against the whole ass body, huh? So let's just... And do about there. Where the hell is an elbow on a body? Right about middle of the torso, probably there. And then we'll swing the thing up at an angle. Right about there. Or in Alice's case, it's right below the hip, because you got big limb. No, that's not it. And the hand is mostly visible around the violin, which I guess we're gonna draw now. Let's go back to just violin. Wow, I'm really glad I decided to do that that search over here, because my search history decided to bring up some shit. So it's like a cello, only smaller, right? That's what violins are. They're just really small cellos. They're alto cellos. Soprano cellos, sure. Gonna be seeing a lot of it, I think. It's just gonna kind of come out from the neck. And I like that it kind of has the same sort of flues. Well, that's not it. Let's try it up here where there's less lines in the way and we can figure out the perspective. So kind of, like, most of the neck is here, right? Yeah, most of the neck is here, and then there's the tuna meringues up top. No, that's not it. Because look at that angle. It's gonna like come out to here and just punch her in the cheek. Nah. Need to make it more. Need to point it more towards the neck so we know what we're looking at. There we go. Tuna meringue, yeah. You know what they say, you can't tune a violin, but you can tune a fish. They're wrong, the people who say that, but they do say it. A little more out like that. I mean, there's more neck. So let's just give us some neck. About there, and then we can start the violin actually about here, the curve of the body. And it's going to kind of disappear under the throat. So this is going to look bad. This isn't going to be a good looking violin, but it's going to be good enough for our purposes, and I think that's fine. Let's zoop back in so we can clean up the crime scene. I'm just gonna get her shoulder out there. Hey, you remember a little while ago where I said, "Oh fuck it, I'm just gonna draw the whole ass shoulder and it won't matter"? Remember how I said that in my hubris? What a fool I was then. Here we are today. Less than 15 minutes later, and surely I know better. What is this, a pie for cats? And it's got some sound holes. Ooh, no, those need to be thinner, the sound holes. There we go. Now, like the other... Like the... I don't know the name of it, but the thing that actually keeps the strings from hitting the body of the instrument is right about there. Then there's a break, and then it becomes like that. Yes. That is how this looks. That's a violin. Toe to tip, that's a violin. You can say it isn't, but you'd be right, because it's not. It's the drawing of a violin. Ceci n'est pas un violin, but close enough for our purposes. Alright, we're going to zoom out from that, because my bones want to color it, but I don't want to actually do that yet. I want to get the rest of the pose stuck in. So... we're going to zoom back into this hand. What the fuck is this hand doing? So the hand of the violin... So the thumb goes underneath it, so we don't need to worry about drawing the thumb. What we're mostly seeing is like 2 or 3 fingers. Yeah, that's about what fingers look like. Go to tip, them fingies. I'm gonna erase like a bunch of the middle out of there so they look like actual things that exist, as opposed to dark shadows and brilliant highlights. There we go. There we go. That looks better. That's almost a hand. That's almost not a nightmare. We did it, everyone. You're stretching a bit for that octave, but that's probably fine. Animals are bodies. The song is making me think of the time Vinny started singing Don't Get Lost in Heaven during an Android showcase, but the orchestral intro sounded like gorillas. I like Don't Get Lost in Heaven a lot. It's not my favorite gorilla song, but it's pretty good. So the bow hand kind of goes out and comes back. Okay, right. So my brain was looking at this image going, wow, you must need a really long hand. You must need a really long arm to get all the way, down here and then all the way back. You know, to pluck the strings on the violin as one does. No, it's a bow. That's a thing I knew about violins. So we're gonna make that a little less whack-assy. Go like that. Like that. A little bit more, probably. Yeah, there we go. And we're not really seeing the thumb here either, because it's supporting the... because it's supporting the bow, which is going to come out of the bottom here a little bit. There, that almost looks right. We're getting there. This is almost a character. We spent a bunch of time on the top. Let's finally draw those goddamn jorts. Are they cut-off jorts, do you think, or are they like bespoke jorts? This is an important question. I think we can probably cut out the... maybe not cut it out, but just make it less... that. I don't know, either? I don't know. I like the... I'm doing some good thinking. I also don't know how long these jorts are. About like that? They're a little long. They're not like booty jorts. That was a silly thing I did previously. Let's actually erase that line. And therefore my shame. They're a little longer than that. I assumed they were booty jorts to BH. Are we fine with them being booty jorts? I can draw booty jorts. Draw Judy Bortz, attorney at law, yeah. Alright then, let's just do that. I just cut that back. Oh, actually, let's do this thing. This is a... here's a look I like just in real life that I don't see a lot because it's, like, honestly kind of trashy. But whatever, it's still really cool. Is that the shorts are cut, like, so short that the, like, pocket is falling out of the bottom. I want to do that. That's how Katie used to wear them. Ah. That makes sense. Wait, fuck, Jord is jean shorts. So Jord shorts is jean short shorts. Which these are. That's exactly what they are. They're jean short shorts. 100% correct. Which Trogdorse mode, I think. So let's get those legs. Actually, let's zoom out so we don't make the legs just like wild. It's been a while since I've zoomed back out to 50. And I had forgotten about our little friend up here. That's good. That's a good friend. I'm gonna make a sticker of that friend and just put her places. So I zoomed out for a reason, then I completely forgot about that reason. Actually, I don't think we get down to the... no, we kind of get down to the feet. We just kind of taper down. Yeah. And now comes the problem of me having to draw a foot. I'm a fan of feats in general, but fuck if I know how to draw them. Making that one Marge Simpson pose, or that one Lisa Simpson pose. I don't know what pose we're talking about here. Oh, the tornado, the one, I'll crump with you, sweetie pie. That one, I think, is the thing you're referring to. Large Misa, she's been dead for years. Can't do them good. So we're just gonna kinda cheat out on this and say that's what shoes look like. There we go. That's what shoes look like in real life. Shoes, they're exactly like this. Everyone has these on their feet. And no one gets to gainsay me. Let's make them even. At least, for the love of God, Montresor, at least make the fucking shoes even. About like that. Yeah. Just a nice turtle shell. Very flat on the bottom. And rises up. Did I make that bigger than I thought? No, I'm just bad at drawing, it turns out. Erase the inside of that. Because that line got a little thick on me. Here we go. Sure. Good. They're Chuck Taylor All-Stars. God knows why Chuck Taylors don't, like, survive this far into the future. But we got here. Let's just go ahead and color pick from our friend up here. Because I really liked that orange color. And I very much want to keep it. Okay, well, we found a problem. And the problem is that when I tilted the head with science, it did cause some jagglies. But we can fix that. It'll be okay. We're just gonna go like this. Fix our jagglies. Let's do a little Tracy. There's probably a better way to do this. I don't know it. If you have suggestions in the chat, please tell me. I would like to learn how to use this program better. I use it a lot. So I just kind of, like, this is what I use for all of the YouTube cards. Let's just kill the whole mouth. Let's just kill the whole mouth. We can redraw it. That's easier. Fuck. And I like doing those YouTube cards a lot. But I do often find myself going, how the fuck? How do I make anything look the way I want it to? Jack leaves are what happens when you bucket fill, and you can reduce it with the bucket settings, but they're always going to happen with it. Oh, well. I only know Karita and not even that, TBH. I tried Karita a little bit. And when I was shopping around for things that weren't that other program. And it just didn't click with me. Can I just, like, pump the threshold a little bit and... Well, almost. Yeah, that didn't really do it. I thought I'd found a life hack, but nah. It is making the line look just a little more even, so that's good. Prepare for unintended consequences. Loose color doesn't take forever, which is why I pretend it's a style choice, because it has some color leak, but it looks okay. I tend to, like, most of the colors I do are pretty flat. Like, they're enough to let you know that there is color, and that this thing has color. And sometimes if I'm feeling very spicy, I'll do shading on things that would obviously have shading. But I ain't out here trying to, like, fuck around making a light source or figuring out lines or anything like that. It's just like, just grab the dodge and burn tool, run it across this line a little bit. It's good. It's good, and you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so now we're coming back to the eyes, now that I'm doing this. And I don't think they should be closed anymore. I feel like they need to be like half open. They need to be more open than this, but not like all the way open. Which I think we can do. So let's just wreck the whole assemblage. I understand this isn't great to look at currently. We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. Yeah, it'll definitely... I just alter the bucket's fill to solid color, but give it leeway. It'll definitely look fine if you have a main color in the image. You can just run it over most of the image and clean up. Yeah. Or just do it cheap. A little bit more. A little bit more. I think that's good. Let's redraw those eyes. Get them back to round. And we'll just cause this cut right here. So, we're back to looking at red fox coloring now, because we're getting into the nitty-gritty of color. I'd recommend using a transparent line art layer because it's easier to deal with them. You're completely correct, and that is what I do when I'm doing other stuff. But this is supposed to be like quick sketches, and I'm sort of fine with it not being, with it just kind of looking a little shitty and taking a little longer to to mess with than maybe it should. Gonna do it like this? Yeah. I think that's fine. Let's grab you actually and art out this nose and redraw it down here. A little more, yeah, a little more like that. Oh, nope. Whoops, forgot to switch it. Let's get the eyes in. Red foxes, the ones I'm seeing here, like, mostly have kind of white underbellies on their coats, so let's go with that, too. It's a nice little woof that goes all the way down the body. I did forget the tail, I'm realizing now, so we're gonna go back and get that here in a second. I just want to finish what I'm doing. Yes, thank you, the tail. I'm just gonna grab this, and you're looking over to the side because you're paying attention to what you're doing with the violin. Maybe down a little more. Yeah, we'll make those peepers a little bit bigger. We said these were jorts, so let's go ahead and get some jort color in there. Lighter than that, maybe? Yeah, about like there. Excuse me, just one moment, I'm being asked to mute myself. I'll do that as soon as... We just got some good news. Jort appropriate color. It fucking Jim-D. I can probably stop being studio editor, huh? It's also still a nice stream to drink a soda. I'm just now noticing. It's probably fine. It is still a nice stream to drink a soda if what you want is to just hang out. We're just gonna... a little lower than that, I think. Yeah, because here's the, like... line, and the fly comes down this way. Which means the pocket starts, like, about here. And then just like I was saying, the, fix this. Like that. And then the pocket's kind of hanging out of the bottom of the thing. Make that line even smaller. Not a lot, but... same deal over here. Make the line back big again so we can draw the pocket that's coming out. I switch that to not like a white, but like a slightly off gray. Probably. No. I need to... I can see where the color's gonna get out of there if I go for it. Let's just fix that real quick. I say like that's not gonna happen anyway. The fill bucket has been having some problems lately. Yeah. Yeah, fill bucket doesn't really like being asked in to fill 1 pixel spaces. So that line's just gonna have to be thicker than I want. I could color in each bit by hand, but I'm not gonna do that thing. Other one. There it is. "100% hard edge." Let's make that slightly less black so that we can differentiate it from the line. There we go. And what color do we want our top to be? Like a green, maybe? What says Merribelle to everyone? I like that. So that's almost it. I need to do the violin. What do we want for that? We want like a brown, like maybe a lighter brown. Yeah, that looks good. Ooh, no, it doesn't. You remember how I said it looked good like a minute ago? I lied about that thing. Oh, whoops. That's a different color than we want. Something a little richer than that. Probably still orangey colored like her. Yeah, about like that. Violin color is fake. No, I feel you, but you know, I'm out here trying to try. There we go. We'll do it like this, and at this resolution, we're like, when we zoom out, we're not gonna see the, like, the lines go, like the strings go all the way up, but I do want the strings on there still. So we're just gonna do some lines so that they're visible in the... Yeah. So they're just visible across there. I think that's it. I think this is our good friend Merribelle playing the violin. 100% Hard Edge does sound like a shitty boy band. I agree. That didn't take quite as long as I thought it was gonna do. It only took like an hour. I'm gonna save this and we're gonna move on to something else. Save as motherfucking... What? Oh god, thank you, thank you. I was reminded Fluffy Tail. With a white poof at the end, I'm being told, so let's do that. But that's an easy couple of lines, I think. Just like, nope, whiter than that. Go to plaid about it. So it's like coming out of here, so actually let's give it a little bit of space there. Then we can fake the line and it goes... Huh, that look good? I feel like that doesn't look good. I think that, yeah, I think that might not be it. What the fuck does a foxtail look like? Foxtail. Okay, well... I did receive furry accessories. Some are butt plugs. So there is that. But they are just kind of one straight floof. So that's just gonna go again out from the back. Then kind of taper at the back. I think that's better. That's better, probably. I still don't know if it's good. Let's paint the fucking thing and see how it looks, and if not, I'll just redraw the whole goddamn thing. Let's pick our color back up. Just like that. I'll grab the white and kind of miles per hour it there on the end. Let's give her like a very... like, let's put the golden light above her and give her a deep purple background. Oh, well, I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but it should have been that. Come back here. Quit getting out of there, you silly color. There we go. That's how foxes do. Alright, now we're done, I think. That's good. Save that as... yeah, she did just get her tail dipped in some pink. That's fine. That's just gonna live in my pictures folder, I guess. Yeah, sure. I should have done more research for this and Super didn't. Alright, so let's grab another new CD cover. Well, okay, like that. So, what are we looking at for... I was going to start with Lonnie the Bat. And then we kind of got, like, off topic. So, let's see what that's going to look like. Lonnie's big. Here, bat heads kind of look like this. I got like a nose in there. Eyes. Frowning a bit. Lonnie kind of wears a... like a bandage band, right? That's how she exists, like, in the world? Cause, yeah, exactly, because she's got wingies. And it's difficult to wear, like, shirts with wingies, so... just gonna... band it like that. Maybe a tummy button. Sure. Abs. See, the thing about bats, like as a species, is that the torso is little. Or the torso is like most of the body, and then the legs are like... with some claws. And then just some big ol' wings. I'm being told her wings are part of her arms, so that makes sense. I've drawn this, though. I'm already here in this world. There we go. That's basically what Lonnie looks like, I think. There we go. And that's our second sketch done. Just gonna take that, just shrink it all the way out. I can't see that at all, huh? I feel like y'all can see that slightly better than I can, yeah. Why is my brightness so goddamn high? Oh, I'm sorry, my luminance, apparently. Oh, that's not what that button does. Oh, that's auto-config. You're not seeing that. You're not seeing the results of these actions, but I am slapping the buttons. Okay, I've just turned my monitor off. Why are monitor menus designed so bad? Why is it like this? No, I don't want audio. I don't have the things for that. Okay, there we go. And my contrast is at like the hundro. Let's make it less than the hundro. Reduce your contrast until the bat in the top left of the screen is visible. Yeah, that's better. Why are monitors is just a good quote. Alright. How do we want this to look for real? Almost the same, actually, only slightly better. Let's start with the torso, I think. So Lonnie is not like... At least I don't see her as particularly curvaceous. We need to be on the background layer. You're not gonna allow me to do that. So, oops. You almost saw all of my secret backgrounds. What is my background right now? It is the Triforest with all of the Legend of Zelda things. That's good. We're gonna switch up this music. This is starting to drone on me a little bit. Because I set it to the ambient station, and this is ambient, but it's also not anything else. So I've changed it to synthwave. We'll see how that feels. Right. I'm being told that Lonnie is bony and what? Muscular. Stringy. Wiry. I don't know if you've ever seen the Replacements. The Replacements starring Keanu Reeves. They're bringing in a kicker as a replacement kicker, and he's from Ireland. And it's like, you don't look all that tough to me. And he just kind of looks the coach in the face and goes, I'm wary. And say it was a good story, but it was the one in my head. It's gonna... What are we doing? What are you doing with your life? Who allows you to be this way? Here we go. That's about it. Now the Bandau is about the same, yeah. And I think the legs are... I think the legs got some budules on them. How do we feel about that budule leg? Alright, big giant khakis, so the legs honestly don't matter. I don't have to draw big budule legs. I can, in fact, just draw some goddamn Jinkos. Hey, friends, are you bored with, like, literally everything about legs? Do you never want to draw another pair of legs in your life? Might I recommend Jinkos, the pants that look like a dress. Done. Dead ass. I'm gonna do more than this right now, but I want to move on. So these arms are gonna be interesting for me to draw since they're going to have to be connected to the wings. I think what I want to do is draw this pose here. Oh, gave her a little bit of a Popeye arm there. Maybe not that. Maybe not that. Maybe not that big an arm. So big an arm. No, I've done it again. I've given her a Mega Buster. Quit giving her a Mega Buster. Hey, Brain. Brain, if you could quit drawing the Mega Buster from Mega Man, that would be top notch. Thanks. How the fuck do people stand literally ever anywhere? There, like that. The thumb's on the top. Yes, thank you, Jinkos, the pants that eat like a meal. We're just gonna quit trying to fucking do that at 50 and zoom in. Maybe more like that? Yeah, I think of it more like that. Yeah, I've done like 9 fucking lines there, but it's okay. We can just erase all of the ones that didn't work. There we go. Perfect. Got it in one. What is... It's not... It's this pit of the arm here. This is wild. I don't... There's no... That's not how arms... Arms aren't like that. Let's just crick that straight up. Yeah, that's better, except now the whole hand is a little wacky. There we go. I think we managed it. I just like a whole divot. I just drew an arm with like an lengthened elbow. I don't know what came over me. The spirit of anatomy looked at me and went, nope. There we go. Alright. We've successfully negotiated an arm. Now here's the fun part, also getting it to look like a wing. So the hands are like at the end of the wing, and then it like loops, and there's some fucking like a Batman curve, and it goes into the back where it presumably attaches. That's about right, right? That's almost what a bat wing looks like. How do we... So I think what we do, in order to sell that this is part of the, like, that this isn't some sort of armband and that the arm and the wing are the same thing, I think we erase the bottom line. Is that better? Let's zoom out. I mean, it certainly looks like the arm and the wing are the same thing. I think once we color it in, we can make that look better. So let's get the other wing in, which is going to be a little easier. So, ooh, no, you've made that big. Why did you make that big? Make that no, make that less big. It needs to be about a 3. Why is it still so big, though? It shouldn't be. What happened? This isn't the same size as this, is it? I don't think it is. Hi, bee! We are drawing some tail characters. So this is an interesting question for me, I think. If Bat have arm in Jinko, wing just kind of hang around at the back? An incredible question of our age. Anyway, we know what we're doing with the bandeau, so let's just draw the dang old bandeau. I also want to say Martin Landau? Was he in it? Oh, probably. But mostly I just wanted to say it. Martin Landau. That's fun to say. Everybody's username is a different color. I wonder if this is a problem with my monitor. No, everyone's username is a different color. Oh, a different color than they usually are. That might, yeah, that might just be a Twitch issue. Or a Twitch issue. Nope. Nope. Come back. That's too thick a neck. There we go. Alright, let's just draw this bat head in then. So bats do have just like kind of trapezoidal a head. No, that's not what a bat ear is. Let me bring up my bat. Bring up my bat image real quick. About like this. I also like how bats are friend-shaped. In my case, bats are wife-shaped. Because I'm married to a bat, you see. She's very good, and I love her very much. Even though I'm making one of her characters look like crap trash right now. No, these look like mouse ears. That's not really it. I don't think that's the... Oh. Yeah, that was my problem, is that I was looking at the wrong bat. I need to be looking at vampire bat. Which are just kind of a skin flap up front. It's just kind of a hole in the bat where the sound comes in. I'm sorry I've said it. That's better, but it's not good. Maybe we start from the... Let's start from the outside, actually. That's my problem. Let's get the curve in, which is the hard part. Yeah, and then we make it point out and come in. Yeah, like that. There we go. That's good. Let's just erase and fix the other one. Fix this. Don't worry about it. It was always fine. Erase this as long as I've got the eraser doohickey out. It's just gonna go out like that. And we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll just start with the outer curve. We point it, we bring it in with kind of a cut. Yeah, that's good. On the one hand, I feel like I've made this neck very long. On the other hand, I don't know if that's necessarily wrong. It's very long a neck. Like, let's connect it up and... It's a lot of neck is the thing. We're just gonna slide that down. No, doesn't do it that way. Yeah. There we go. That's a little more consensual. Just remake those lines. I keep forgetting not everyone uses a beige background and crimson paint color. I don't know why I use ultra low contrast, but I do. I need to... I should be doing a lot of things that I'm not doing right now. Because I think... Because these were meant to just be kind of quick sketches. That's kind of gotten away from me as I've started doing them, because my brain is like, yeah, but you can make it look better. You know how. Just do it. Make the dream come true. I think that's good. Let's get a mid-bat. Let's get a mid-brown. Get a mid-brown for the mid-bat. Mid-brown for the big bat. Lighter than that, but less green than that. Okay, let's darker. Darker. Why are colors so fucking hard? There we go. Yeah, there it is. Well, got away from us a little bit, the color, but it's fine. We can just together. The Vandal's fine up top. Yeah, 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 yeah. That does look... So, I was correct in saying that once we make the color... We get the colors in, it would look more, it would look more like a wing. I was right there. I think here's what my problem is. My problem is the very bat wing that's connected to just a human fucking hand. I think I want to make this more of a claw. Is that okay? Can I claw that out? Not a lot more of a claw. It's still gonna have, like, the requisite amount of digits. Maybe I'll only go with 4, but it's just like... You have the bat wing, and then you just have Dave's fucking hand at the end of it, right? A little bit, oop, nope, smaller than that. Nope, not quite like that. That's better. I can live with that. Let's zoom back in and get the bat face. See what a bat face looked like. Like, kind of... The nose is near to the, like, middle of the whole assemblage. Kind of want to make this even more snub-nosed, honestly. Yeah, actually. I think that is better. Let's get rid of some... Let's get rid of some more lines. Erase some more of the work we've done. Yeah. Eat that food. Yeah. And we'll just grab it and... Well, shift it back down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just need to fix this. Neck. There we go. Zoom back in and get the bat face, like I said we were going to like a while ago. Hey, you remember how a little while ago I said let's get this bat face? So the nose is like right in the middle. And it's just kind of this U shape. Like a line in the middle. The eyes are about center of that. I think I want them a little more looking at that. I don't want the, like, big round eyes. I don't know why. They just kind of don't look right to me. I'm being told that if a bat doesn't have big round eyes, it's in pain. Canonically, Lonnie's in constant pain because of the mutagen that was thrown on her. So, I think I'm fine with this interpretation. I'm just gonna... let's make that smaller then. Just kind of move in like this. Like that. I know it is sad, but, you know, the mutagen waits for no one. Not even very strong, very cool bats. And now let's grab us a really light, sort of pinkish, lighter than this. It's like almost on the white spectrum. Well, knew it was gonna happen. It just had to do it to me. Swear to God, you son of a... Meh. Just, all I want to do is just make this cool color look. Why is that such a problem for you? I have to do this on the other side too. I wish I could do this quicker. Wish we were a little more skilled than this. Holy shit, I was just flown over by like 2 solitary geese. That's good. Because they were alone, which means they aren't gonna harass you, probably. Fucking geese. I have a dislike for geese. That is big time and recorded. They're just real sons of bitches, and they make like the worst noise. I dislike them a lot. Did they try to steal your garden supplies? That didn't stop Untitled Goose. That's true, Untitled Goose harassed literally everyone and everything. That was its whole reason for existence. Why I hate geese. They just keep on it. They just keep on being shitty. I think that's probably gonna be fine if I fill it in. Yeah, we got there. Nope. I'll tell you what, I think we can just take the ones that are by themselves and click into them, and that'll fix the color bleed. Yeah, we did get there. Okay. That's what I should have done the first time, and then just super didn't. Just did not do that thing. Then we got some lines in there. I'll go with, like, color lines. Let's grab the, Just grab the fucking burn tool and burn some. Burn a little harder than that, I think. There we go. That's good. The bat mouth is like right underneath the nose. Oh, I didn't grab my... Yeah, well, it's fine. Fine, it's fine. It's fine. Should probably be more flesh colored than this, but I think I'm fine with the contrast. We're just gonna... I like this mouth. I like this bat mouth so much. This bat is very happy to see you. I'm gonna try and make that happen. Bats are made of bat, not flesh. You're right, but the, like, skin of the nose and the ears are a little, more tan than pink, like I made them. I can fix that just real quick. But I'm not going to. Because I'm lazy. And it'll look bad if I try. So we're just gonna... give her a pokey outy jaw. No, here's why that doesn't work, is that the mouth is too small. I made the bit that's mouth too small. There we go. That's better. We can make the fangs a little more pronounced, I think. Yeah. No, that's not it, is it? It is just kind of like open is the thing. The thing about it is, like, the whole mouth isn't smiling. I think in order to get the... Here's what I need to do. In order to get that thing that I want to happen, I first of all need to just wreck this whole fucking mouth. And it wouldn't be the first time I've wrecked a bat's mouth. But... not on stream. I'm gonna go... like this. Oh god, that's so wide. Why are you like this? Yeah. And give you a top lip that just looks like a lip. And then it actually opens right about like here. And it goes down, and that's where the mouth is, and then the jaw actually comes down a bit more. Is that better? I think that's better. Well, it was better until that happened. What's doing that right here? I wish this weren't so fiddly. A bit more. Yeah. That's good. And zoom back out. This is a pretty good friend. I think, one of the things that I need to do still I guess I'm not taking a break. Because it's 10:23, and I said to myself, oh, I'll take a break after I'm done with this sketch. But I think we're just going to be doing this sketch and quitting. I think the way we do this is we take the burn tool and then just crank that fucker up and draw the... no, that needs to be bigger. And we'll draw the underside of the arm that way so that it looks like it's a fucking... So it looks like an arm, and you can tell the distinction between arm and wing, but it does still look like the same piece. I think that works. Let's fix that neck. That's right. That's giving me the shivers, not having that neck go well. And I'll tell you what, let's do this too, because this is like how I like drawing like animalistic eyes, like all black eyes, because I think it's important to know where a character is looking. So let's get some shinies in there as a way to differentiate where it's going. Let's make that smaller, actually, now I'm thinking about it. They're little shinies. Little as shiny, as a treat. Just so you know where they live. Where the looks are. Where the looking gets done. Yeah, let's fix this nose tone too. We'll just grab the brown from the thing and then just like tan it up. Well, that's not... I see what you've done here, me. You thought, oh, surely if you just throw the color into the thing, it will all work out. But the shadows tool has somewhat mangled the ear meat. So you're going to have to fix that manually. That's fine. It's all fine. Just go right back to the shadow tool. Yeah, but we don't need the exposure down like quite that badly, but... Okay, maybe a little more than that. Here we go. Let's change your bandage color too, because they I don't think would be like sparkling white. I think they'd be a little grayer, maybe even a little yellow. How's that gonna? Well, it's not gonna look like anything if I don't change it to the right thing. I don't think that's it. I think we want a little more. Still way the fuck up here, but... Oop. Hey, guess which line doesn't connect? Oops. It's fine. Alright, so I promised we'd go back to the pants. Because they are just Lego legs right now. So let's fix those real quick. Well, let's bring up some fucking reference material then. Jinko jeans. I'm being told they're just khakis. So let's look at Jinko khakis. With lots of pockets is the point. They're like, they're cargo pants. Yeah. I'm sorry, I really do have to talk about this image. Because someone's very, very sad that Jinko jeans aren't a thing anymore, I guess. That's Matt Hardy? That's not nice. That's not nice to say. They're just the embodiment of that office from the Stanley Parable. Yeah, they're just deeply beige. Actually, I think I, like, whoopsed into a pretty good beige khaki color up there for the bandos, so let's do that. Do I just want to erase all of this? I think I just want to erase all of this. No, quit doing this thing. Okay, this is more what we're looking at. Get some pant in there. Some pockets, other pockets, yet more pockets. Zippers down the side. Maybe some more pockets on the knees, you never know. Might go buck cherry and put some zippers, like, inside. Okay. God damn it. Would you please? Would you please? I'm trying to do something here. You are embarrassing me. No. What? Stop it. There. Alright. We fixed the khakis, although apparently she still has her hand in her pocket, which is fine. It's just, yeah, it's cargo pants. They're gonna have lots of hand. You're gonna have lots of hand space for pockets. Oh, I'm still on eraser. That's why that did that. Okay, there we go. In the post-apocalyptic future, everything have pockets. Jesus, could you imagine? Could you imagine that so bright a world where everything has fucking pockets? How long your leg? About this long, I think. I still think they're gonna be like, they're not Jinko dress pants, but they are pretty wide still. And you too have giant fucking goofy boots. 'Cause I hate drawing feet. Hate fucking drawing feet. Alright, so then about here we have another... We have another pocket. We got a similar one over here. Actually, let's zoom in a little bit. We should make these pockets up on the side a little more. There we go. So they're hanging off just a touch. Yeah, like that, only like shorter. There's some snacks in that one. This one's got some fishing wire in case you ever need to go fishing. There's a secret side zip down the inside where you can stash your, I don't know, secret stuff. Have another... Yeah, there we go. That's how it looks. Fuck that up. It's fine. It's got double pockets. It's got the big... God damn it. Oh, fucking fine. Let's just go ahead and color it then. So I can get that out of the way. Nope. Nah, bud. So there's the big pocket that you put all your stuff in, and then there's the smaller pocket in front of the big pocket. Yeah. In the future, you are pockets. Are we in the pocket of Big Pocket? I really wish Big Pocket was a fucking thing, because then I could have some on my fucking clothes that mattered. I say that most of the things I buy that I choose to wear actually do have like relatively useful pockets because I'm the one buying them. But then if I want to wear anything that isn't like work pants or jeans, I have to go figure something the fuck out. I've never in my life owned a dress that had pockets. As much as I wanted to. I had a skirt for a while, a khaki skirt that had just pockets on. That I really liked, and I have no idea where it went. Presumably it's in my filth-ridden room somewhere. But, I don't fucking know where. I don't know anyone who does. Why is that not... Why is that erasing? Why are you doing this? It shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Good. Good, I'm glad you did some weird thing for no reason. Thanks, Glimpse. Really making it worth the time. Color picker and get this bit of bat filled in. I I do notice we're zoomed in on the crotchler area. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the price you pay when what you're drawing is pants. It's not my fault. It's just potassium. It's just the way it looks. I think this is about done. I think that's about it. That's very... Those are riding actually pretty low. Like, this is a point where you could start seeing bat vagina bones. I think it's fine. Let's grab some fucking... Yeah. Let's grab some deep shadows and brilliant highlights for this, actually. It. A little bit like that. Fucking... Well, this is gonna, I've typed something into Google Images. You don't need to worry about what it is. Just to get an idea of how muscles are supposed to be looking. And the answer is not like any of these. I've typed in the wrong thing. I was lurking while I made a late night sandwich, but I was summoned by Kristie saying vagina bones. I'm glad I could help. So they are just like some nudules and some budules. Very, very strong, a bat. So strang. Get some, like, bits going off the side here. Is this how muscles work? Hey, anyone? Hey, literally anyone in the world, is this how abs look? Hey, is that how they do? Do they look like you're drawing Bert really badly? From the Sesame Street? Was that what you do? They basically look like that? Okay, that's good. Just gonna put in some more, just some more thick bat meat around. Yeah, that looks reasonable. That looks like how things look like this. Like in real. This is how a body is constructed. I'm gonna erase all of that. I'm gonna erase literally all of that. We're just gonna leave it like this. But this is Lonnie. We got there, I think. Let's grab a red. Let's grab like a really deep red to just super offset the beige. Yeah. That's what Lonnie is. Toe to tip, that's a lawn. Oh, I've just bumped all of the mic, I'm sorry. It is 10:43. I think I'm gonna call this one done. Oh, I love the white shadow of bat. Yeah. Just very, let's, for fun, let's take a quick look at our initial sketch, which was, you know, sort of like this, and then we zoom out to what we got to with the brief, and it's not bad. We sort of did it. So that's going to be the thing. I'm going to cut pretzel real quick. And there's that. I'm gonna hit this other button, which is gonna bring up the outro screen, because I'm just gonna call it for tonight, because I don't think we can get in another sketch in the last like 15 minutes. Thank you all for joining me. This has been an art stream. I haven't done one in a while, but I'm happy. We did some good stuff today. Thank you so much for joining me on this escapade. I've been Kristie, one of 5 women who stream on this channel, along with my wife Katie and her sisters Annie and Alice and Sue. We are 5 women who stream video games most of the time. I did art today, but mostly it's video games. If you want to just slap the follow button around, you can see when we go live, because we do stream almost every day on the channel. Let me run down our schedule for you real quick. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so Andrea is going to be playing more Resident Evil 7. After that is Wednesday, our community day. I'm not certain what we're going to play for that. It might be Paladins again, because it'll be less broken, or we might end up playing something else. We'll talk about that some more in between us, I guess, and we'll come back to you with more information later. After that is going to be Thursday. Alice is going to be playing more Final Fantasy IX. Everybody is an LGBTQ metaphor. After that is Friday. Katie is going to be probably finishing up Shadows, Man, Evil Plague. Oh, right, it's press any key, because it's the second Friday of the month. I forgot about that bit. Her theme this month is All-Star Battle Royale. I've been very excited for it for a while. I think this is going to be a very good episode. So join for that, her deep dive into independent games. Saturday we don't stream. Sunday is going to be Sunday's going to be more Joe Deaver's Lone Wolf, presuming our internet doesn't fuck up yet again. The game where you are the hero. Sue has been playing a choose-your-own-adventure style video game, and it's been a lot of fun. I hope that she manages to get back to it, because they're great streams, and our internet is just fucked off on Sundays for whatever reason. After that will be another day. What's... Oh, it'll be Monday, right, obviously it will. And it'll loop back around to me, and I will be playing a video game. Certainly, I will be playing a video game. I don't know what yet. I'll figure it out. I had an idea, but I think the idea fell through, so I have a lot of stuff on my backlog. We'll do something. It'll be a lot of fun. And that's it for our schedule. If you wanted to support us monetarily, you could throw bits at us or subscribe. People do that. We very much appreciate it. It's not necessary, but it helps us make the stream a bit better. If for whatever reason you are unable or unwilling to support us monetarily, this is perfectly fine. But I hope you enjoy the show, and I hope you will tell friends what we're doing here. We like meeting new people. We have YouTube, youtube.truck.community, where all of our VODs live. And if you are looking for other people to follow, you can follow our stream team. They're down below here at the page at truck.community. Andemonium, Xenon Fiber, Riz Plays Games, In the Land of the Rising Sun, and Bad Road. And hey, thank you for 100 art bits, Andy. We really much appreciate it. I need to turn down the alert box on all of my channels, apparently. Hey, thank you so much for joining me, and until we see you next time, stay safe.